guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and this is part 5 of my Goodbye Resistance series. And here we're still in Resistance 2, and the thing is, I wanted to do more competitive gameplay, but the problem was, at the time I was recording, there were only these, I don't know, really long games that take up quite a long time. I mean, if I was going to record everything, it would probably take up like 4 hours, and that would just be way too much. And besides, my recording device can't really hold that much anyway. So what I ended up doing is just somewhat doing a montage of the games I've been in. I mean, it's not really the best way to do it, but I really wanted to get some Resistance 2 gameplay going. Well, in this game mode, it's just a simple deathmatch, but apparently the host decided to make it all far eyes the entire time, which I'm still not too great when it comes to sniping in this game, but come on. Yeah, see what I mean? Not too great. When in doubt, use the Magnum. Okay, in case you're all wondering, this is one of the DLC maps that came out. I think there was only just 2, and again, I think it was like $5–6, something like that. Which that's kind of even more pathetic since the first Resistance game had 4. And unfortunately, not many people even had the map back then. I'm actually surprised I even got a game now. Oh, come on. Yay. Another thing I really wished you could change when it came to those loadouts was maybe the grenades. I mean, I like the fact that you can actually change weapons, you know, switch classes, but the grenades are always going to be built within the class, so I mean, I'm not really fond of the airfield grenades. I'd rather prefer maybe a frag. Oh yeah, another thing you're all wondering is I am playing as Chimera, which is pretty good, considering that I think in the first Resistance game I think you can only play as human in the first Resistance game, even in Deathmatch. I mean, in order to play as Chimera, I think it's just random. But at least they took it one step further in this game. You can actually customize the Chimera. Actually, I think it'd be more like a trade-off, because in the first Resistance, you can do a lot of customization on the human soldiers. I mean, you can give them like a couple of accessories, change the outfit, change the skin, change the actual affiliation. I mean, it had like a lot of variety, but for some reason, it never gave you an option to customize any Chimera. But for this game, you can actually customize Chimera, but it's like the amount of customization options is pretty limited. Like you can only do the head, the body, and 2 accessories. Okay, we're kind of down to the home stretch. Well, for this round anyway. But yeah, pretty good kill. But I think I'm gonna just cut it out in a little bit. I mean, I don't have time to do another 2 rounds. Yeah, I'm on a good streak. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, let's just say in the very end, I ended up getting 2nd place, which I gotta say is not too bad considering I'm pretty average when it comes to sniping in this game. Five kills remaining. Yeah. Ah, can I get it? Come on. Hey, 4 kills. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop right now. Alright, in this game mode, we're playing core control, which is pretty similar to capture the flag. But instead of getting flags, you're actually getting reactor cores and bring them back to your side. Yeah, and let me just say, as of now, I've already been like in 15 minutes of this game, still haven't even gotten one point yet. And of course I'm gonna actually cut this one in a little bit, because it's supposed to go up to 7 points. And usually in a game of core control it takes forever. I think that's why we really need to have a time limit built into this. Well, I mean, technically there is a time limit, but the host decided to turn it off. Really. Blown up by Snake Eyes with the pulse cannon.
The enemy power core is back at their base.
Come on. I know he's around here somewhere. Where is he? I see another one. Come on. Oh, sniped. Okay, after this is where I'm actually gonna try to go after the core. And here's my big problem. I want to sprint, but unfortunately I show up on the radar. In fact, that's kind of a problem they had in the Resistance games. I mean, you can sprint if you want, but you show up on an enemy radar. And of course, I know there's something about if you crouch, they become invisible or something like that. But it's like it almost restricts you from really going fast because you get worried that you're gonna get spotted or something. Hey, so far so good. Need some cover. Just gotta keep running. And here's another problem. You run a lot slower when you have the core in your hands. And this is me sprinting, by the way. It's about the same mobility as me running with the Lark. Hey, I just got 1 point. You know, I'm glad I actually found a game of core control because I really do love it. And it puts a lot of emphasis on teamwork. I mean, there's really no way you can actually score points by yourself. I was hoping to get a game mode on skirmish, which I guess the best way to put skirmish is kind of like a team objective based game where you just do various objectives. It's not technically co-op, but it's more just getting points for doing the specific tasks that the announcer says. So I mean, it's kind of a little bit interesting, but I think for the most part it was pretty bland gameplay. But I still wanted to record it. And I know they had an update like about a year after this game came out to include Meltdown from the first Resistance, which think about, I think I've only been in about 3 of those, the entire lifespan of Resistance 2. And it pretty much functions the same way like Meltdown from the first Resistance. There's really no difference. But I kind of wish they had game modes, other game modes from the first Resistance. Like I know they had, I don't know, Assault and Breach, and unfortunately I really don't remember any of those because I think I've only been in one game of each of them. I know that has something to do with getting to the enemy base or something like that. But I think that would have been something interesting. Kind of almost like, I don't know, King of the Hill.
Protect the core carrier. The enemy power core has been dropped. The enemy power core has been dropped. The enemy power core is back at their base.
Alright, before I go, I really want to get a
Protect the core carrier.
couple of kills for my Lark. I mean, the Lark and the Snake Eyes, like I said, they're most expensive. Someone with the Snake Eyes. Pulse cannon, huh? Anyway, it's the most expensive, but it could be useful depending on the amount of people that you aim at. And of course, I get blasted with the pulse cannon. Alright, in this last game mode, it's going into a team deathmatch, and already here's the problem. The score limit is 1,000 kills. Obviously this game is made for 60 people, but there's only about 18. So you could imagine how long this really would take. A kill and a death at the same time. Yeah, so I'm not really gonna spend much time in this game. I just want to get, I don't know, a couple of kills. Besides, at this point, my recording device can't really handle too much more. Wow. Like, completely out of health there for a second. Double kill. Alright, jump forward a little bit more. I'm just gonna show off a little bit of my pulse cannon. Oh, really? That should have been a headshot. I think by far Chicago is probably my favorite map. Well, I mean, it just depending on the size. I mean, maybe I just like the way the map looks. Whoa. Knife. Well, I don't get that. If I'm a Chimera, how do I use a knife? Would it just be swiping with the claws or something like that? Come on. Oh, he's there somewhere. Oh man. Come on. Aw. Alright, last time. Well, I missed? Oh, okay, I got a delayed kill. That's kind of a problem I was finding in this game. The kill's always delayed sometimes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop right here. And next time I'll probably get started with Resistance 3. Yeah. But this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.